Hello my YouTube buddies, this is Mr. Redman here, Hyper Hunter. Looks like I'm going to go up in weight, my arrow weight, because the arrows fly so damn straight and they hit so hard. I'm going to be shooting the old Access. They don't make these no more, but I have a bunch of them. 400 traditional Access. And this whole arrow is 670 grains. I like the heavy arrow. I don't lose that much velocity on it, and I'll be shooting it out of a 42-pound A&H longbow. So we can look and see some of the velocity we get out of it, and I think that we'll be pretty happy with it for a longbow. Okay, now we're going to weigh the arrows that I've been shooting today. There's one. Wait, I'll put it right here. There's one arrow. 670.9 grains. $673.2 grains. 609. Wait, there it goes. 670.0. It goes back and forth. So, those are the arrows I'm shooting, and they're fun to shoot. They fly like a dart, like they say a laser. They're just so straight. They fly so good with them big feathers. I just love watching them fly. Okay, so let's do some shooting and see what we come up with. Okay, that's the velocity we just got out of a 670 grain arrow. I have 350 up front, and the average is 144.7. I'll take that out of a 42-pound longbow. Now let's see how accurate we can do. We'll be right here at 20 yards, so let's see how accurate we can shoot. And we'll be aiming at the little peaky pig. Okay, that's a terrible group for me, but I just started shooting at this bow today a little bit with those heavy arrows. I haven't shot them this heavy before. I think the heaviest I shot were 600 before. This is an extra 70 grains. I notice the difference, but it sure hits hard. So let's give it some more shoot and see if I can make that up a little tighter. Okay, that one looked good. Let's see what we did. Okay there. Well, I got one out, but that's not bad. For 20 yards with a 670 grain arrow, you can see them probably drop quick in the film. Okay, I'm going to do a little experimenting. I'm going to take this thing off to 25 yards to see if it starts to drop dramatically. See how much it drops. It's right over there, 25 yards. So I'm going to go over there, I'll do some shooting, and we'll see. If I miss, it's because I've reached my point to where things drop just too much. Or I give it some time with a little bit of practice, and I'll get it in. Today's the first day I've shot with these heavy arrows. I made them the other day, but I didn't shoot them. I shot them like 10 times, 10 or 15 times. No, I shot more. I shot him about. I shot him the other day about 20 times, but I was bare shaft tuning them. I didn't care where they flew. I was just shooting them, and I just put them together today. Finalized it after they've dried, and then I set them up today the way I want them to be for the hunting, and weighed them out, and that's what they came out to. It was 670 grains. So let's see how they shoot at 25 yards. Maybe hit that tennis ball. I don't know. Well, you can see right there that it hasn't dropped that much. You can see that it ain't that hard to get it. It doesn't drop that much. The one shot I hit it, but as soon as I get past that, they just go down. Maybe that's the line to where this arrow is just going to drop dramatically. It just goes right off the shelf, just boom. So we'll try it a couple more times. Maybe I got lucky, and we'll see. I just skinned a tennis ball. I just nicked it, and I caught the hair on it, and arrow went in here. So basically, I didn't hit it. That was lucky. So I didn't hit it directly in the middle. But let's try it some more. Maybe we'll get an honest hit right in the middle. Okay, we're going to be aiming for that tennis ball right there. We'll come out here. The camera's at 27 yards, and I'll be over to this side, right there by the telephone pole. Shooting, I think it's 25 yards. I'm going to check. I want everything to be right. Okay, 25 yards, exactly. Okay, and camera's at 28.2 yards. Nicked it. Oh, got it. I got that sucker right there. There's the arrow hanging in it. Yeah, I got that one right on there. The first shot I nicked it, and the second one I got right in the middle. I think I got lucky on both of them because I can't do this every time. I don't want to give another shot because if I hit it, I don't want to bust the arrow. Okay, let's try some shots at 15 yards. Yeah, I'll move the camera back. Perfect. Let's move the camera back, and we'll be here at 15 yards. And we'll shoot at my buddy Robert Eden, and he shoots a lot of hogs. He says 90% of his hogs are from 15 yards to 8 yards. It's nice to have people out there that are honest hunters. And how many I could stack in there at 15 yards. Okay, that's 15 yards. The pig's up 1 yard from the back, from the tennis ball. Okay, 15 yards. Let's see if we can stack them in. That's my first try there. At 15 yards. Let's do it again. Yeah, that group looks a lot better than I thought. I can see from the camera. Let's go look at it now. Okay, that's the group. 15 yards. See how it looks. There it goes. Okay, that's where we're at right there. I got one gut shot in there. Okay, this is the exact same arrows I'm going to be hunting with. Arrow weight and everything. And I'll get better because this is what I'm going to be stuck with. I like the weight. I like the heavy arrow. I don't feel guilty hunting with it. I want penetration. I don't want animals running off and dying and making bow hunters look bad. Then they're going to want to take our bow season away from us, state by state. I heard they're starting to do that in Australia, or they did do that in Australia. It's starting, I guess, end of this month or really soon here. It's going to happen. You can look it up on a Ranch Fairy. He's talking to Dr. Ed Ashby, and we owe it to the animals and we owe it to the archers to start using heavy arrows. They're not that hard to get used to. You just saw me shoot the tennis ball from 25 yards and shooting right now at 15 yards. You can do it. Just don't be lazy and just put some time into it, and it'll pay off in the long run for us. It won't ruin archery for everybody else, archery hunting. Okay? Thank you, guys.